What's up, guys? This is EvHabs, and as you can see, we're in the Twilight Forest here, and I'm obviously recording this over this video here. So, with all exams and scheduling and stuff for college, I'm kind of busy right now. So, I took the time to kill them all as fast as possible here. I'm gonna speed them up and just talk over here. So basically, first one in the Twilight Forest was the Naga that I killed. It was right near my portal, as you can see on my map. And so I killed him right there using my sword and my little flame staff there. Which took very, very small time. There, I added my helmet there. And so I got the trophy, the first trophy, and a few Naga scales. So the next boss I'm taking down here is the Hydra, and this is right next to the Naga, basically. And so he's basically a three-headed dragon, and you kill him. You deal more damage if you hit one of his heads that has a mouth open. So right there, I was just going and I was slashing like crazy. If you get nauseous easily, it's probably not an easy thing to watch. But basically, you just go for the head. Obviously, my sensitivity is always up all the time. So you can just do that, and you can kill heads. But whenever you kill a head, obviously the Hydra, his head comes back. So here I was actually in a little spot of trouble. So I went and eat a bread, and then I came back. And I could hit him with the flame thing, but it only took 1 damage every time. So I went back to using my sword on his open mouth, which did a lot more damage. And thus the Hydra was defeated. And that's number 2 there. I got the second trophy, got the Hydra head and the Hydra chops and fiery blood, which can make to use fire ingots and then respective tools and armor. It's a little cheap, and so I was using my electric staff to get around basically the whole time. I basically ate through the whole staff this entire time. So here's the Lich Tower, and so I was like, okay, we'll go in, we'll do stuff. I was like, you know what? It's not really worth it. It's a little bit dark. I apologize if you can't tell what's going on, but basically I'm using my electric staff to go all the way up to the top, which I then did, and skipping everything basically. And so I went up here and I'm using my sword. I'm just killing all the other monsters that are up here. Once again, I'm sorry if it's too speedy and you get nauseous here. But yeah, basically the Lich has 3 stages if you don't know. The first stage is the shields, and you can destroy the shields by batting them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But you can also hit the Ender Pearls he shoots back at you to destroy one of them. So I did a combination of both actually there. And so shields are dead. And once the shields are dead, the second stage is he'll summon all these little zombie minions, which of course have the possibility of having armor and being infernal, which kind of sucks. But this Lich was actually an infernal mob, so that's why you can't actually see him because he's invisible. It wasn't one of the harder infernal mobs, but there you go, he's dead. Third stage was he just shoots fireballs at you and teleports and hits you with a sword. Anyway, I think the fireball was actually an infernal mob from that, but I was just checking the loot there to make sure. And so here we go. I'm trying to find my way out, and then went into a different room in Lich Tower. So there we go. Found my way out, fell all the way down, and now I think I'm heading towards the Dark Tower, which has the Urghast boss in it. So there's 3 down, 2 more to go. And so here we are, we're flying with our electric staff over to the Dark Tower, which is in the Dark Forest, which is a little ways away. So, with the electric staff, it didn't take as long, that's for sure. Definitely helps speeding up. I lag a little bit there, but whatever. Gotta keep going here. And then it lagged a little bit. I did get a new computer, so you can see my render distance is so much better than it was, and I'm still playing Hexxit, obviously. So nothing's changed about that. It's just my computer got better, so I was able to put my render distance on far. But the problem was loading chunks still is a hammer on your computer. So here, I did bring a bow, but I didn't feel like using it for some reason. I thought it would be much entertaining to fly up to the Urghast and hit it with my sword. That's what it's called, a sword. So there, the interesting about the Urghast is the hitbox around it is really odd, and so when I went up to go and hit it with my sword, you saw I missed a lot of times, even though I was like inside of it. So that was weird. So here's actually the trap thing. I thought you just had to step on it. You had to kill the little mini gas first, or whatever, the Carmite gaslings or whatever, and then you click on that thing. It brings him down. It sucks him in. It deals damage, and then I dealt in my own damage. And he's almost dead. He has 4 health left. And I keep going with my electric staff, and I can't not get the hitbox here. I fall off the side of the building twice. And it's like, I can't. I tried to use my flame one. I can't. I jumped into fire. It's just, oh my gosh, this was just awful. Uh, but and there's no more carbonite gaslings here for me to use that. But then I did get him. He dropped a few emerald shards there, and drops a chest in the middle. And there's our fourth trophy, and we only got one more thing to get, and that kill, and that is the mana shroom, which is in the labyrinth. So after I jump off the side of this dark tower here, and it lags a little bit, we're gonna go to the nearest labyrinth and destroy the minor shroom. Now, usually when I go and take down labyrinths, which I've done plenty of times, I bring about 2 stacks of torches. The flame rod, which I have, is very, very, very useful because you can get swarmed definitely in the labyrinth, and you would definitely want one of those things to knock back as well as spray around. So that's very useful. But you want like 2 stacks of torches. You definitely want food, and you definitely want to make the maze map first. That is, you can make it in the maze. They have everything you need in the maze to like complete everything, but you definitely want to, get the maze map first, and you can do that by getting 2 uncrafting tables in a hollow hill and uncrafting one of the uncrafting tables to get the maze map focus, which normally you can only find in here. So there you saw I cheated a little bit. I put the night vision on. That's because I didn't want it to be too dark in here because I didn't bring any torches whatsoever. So I put the night vision on for an infinite amount of time. And so, you know, I'm going around here killing spiders and stuff. Destroyed the Minotaur spawner. This is one of the 2 rooms on every floor that has a Minotaur spawner stuff. So my first objective here was try to get a maze map focus and paper to make a maze map. It didn't really work too well. So I was wandering around here, lost a lot. And here you can see how the flame rod helps so much in this. You can just spray when you're being like attacked. These guys are annoying as heck, slime beetles, but since I have really, really good armor and this flame rod here, they were pretty easy to kill. But yeah, usually you definitely want torches, a ton of torches, as well as the maze map. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to navigate your way around, since I don't have either the maze map or torches to know where I've been. So I'm just wandering around this until I find the passageway to the 2nd floor. So yeah, you can see like I ignored everything in that chest because that's not what I'm looking for. And so I'm trying to speed this up. I'm trying to get here quickly as possible. This is going to take a while, so sit back and relax. Even with this speeded up, it did take me quite a while. I kept coming back to this water room. So we're going to go on here and here. So yeah. I guess I can talk about a little bit more about my computer. So what happened to my old computer is the hard drive died and the RAM stick died. So instead of doing every single thing and spending all his money on repairs and stuff like that, we just got a new one, which I'm really excited about. It has Windows 8 on, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I have found quite a few workarounds for it. I'm using desktop mode, obviously, because that's what you definitely need to use in Windows 8. But yeah, other than that, it's has a lot more storage than my last one. It has a lot more, better processor. So it's gonna be faster. It's gonna be more performance, better graphics, stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to play better games, such as Gmon. I've been playing with my friends. Hopefully I can get Walking Dead Season 2 to record. It didn't work with my last one. I don't know. I think it had something to do with my graphics card. So hopefully this one will work. We'll see. Probably not. Well, no. It's the same type of computer anyway, so it might not change anything, but we'll see. So there you can see I grabbed the paper there because I'm trying to get enough paper to make a maze map. I never did, but it took me so long to find the passageway to the 2nd floor. It's not even funny. And trust, so I don't know if you're looking at the time of this video, but you can see pretty much how long it took me. So yeah. Some more slime beetles. There was a lot of slime beetles in that room. Spider, slime. Oh gosh. The problem about these slimes is that when you have infernal mobs on, is that every time you split a slime, it has this chance for one of the smaller slimes to be an infernal mob. So you can see I was killing that big one, and one of them was a infernal mob, which blinded me and made me drop my weapon. So I was kind of freaking out for a little bit in the darkness, but it did pass, and I did kill him pretty easily because And then you can see there was a drop emeralds there, so I was infuriated because obviously I'd been there already. It was just awful, and I'd been there. So this was just ugh. Walking around, walking around, walking around. We'll get there soon, hopefully. Maybe, probably not. But yeah, so after this, we only have, I believe, 4 more bosses. I think the Monk King, the Pig Mage, the Lich, the regular Lich, not the Twilight Lich, and the Ender Dragon. So, so here we go. We found this passageway this before. So the Ender Dragon is gonna be easy, and I think I may. We'll see. The other ones might be hard to find. I don't actually have any Nether cities in this world. For some reason, they would not spawn. So I'm gonna have to spawn one of those in the Nether, and we're gonna have to try to find the Pig Mage that way. And then Monk King, I think we just need to find a big tree. I think that's what we have to do, and maybe the Lich. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, so I throw that away because I need more room. Because this one's a trap. Is this a trap chest? This might not be a trap chest. But anyway, some of those are trap chests, so you have to be really careful because if you're yeah, here's a trap chest. You can see that. What I did right there is that I had iron bars in my inventory so that when I destroyed the iron bars, they would go into my inventory and not onto the tripwire there, which would then blow everything up. So that's how I did mine. Some of them aren't trapped, obviously, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I got a few charmer keepings. Those are always fun. You don't want to lose your stuff. So I'm on the second floor here, wandering around. I could have grabbed those torches, but I had night vision anyway, so it doesn't matter. These guys are annoying. Use my sword here instead of my flame thing, which I should have used because it's so much easier to just do that. Here's one of these other rooms. Here's a slime beetle that just got in my way. And destroyed that, and there's another slime beetle. There's just so much stuff, and I just got swarmed here. I just spammed my sword. Okay, so do a short test. So we're always walking around. There's back to that room, back to this room, going through here, going through there, going backwards and forwards. There's another slime maze slime. So, we're destroying here, going in here. Still nothing. Still trying to find the maze map because even if I do find the Mino Shroom, there's also this secret area on the second floor of the maze, which is, it looks like a giant gray block on the map, so you can't really tell where it is if you don't have the map. So there's nothing there. And if you break into it, which there's also traps inside, so you have to be really careful. There's a lot of good loot. Now, I mean, in Hexxit, good loot is just OP loot. So maybe it's not considered good loot anymore in Hexxit, but in normal, if you were just playing this in vanilla with Twilight 4 as the one, it would be very good loot. It would be good armor, good position. Here was a dungeon. It was just a random dungeon in the middle of the thing, and then you can just split there. It broke through the bedrock, and I didn't really want any of that stuff. So let's get then back to that room, of course. Getting myself lost, going around, twisting around, going backtracking, hitting dead ends, going through another thing. Using my electric stuff to go around all the places, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, all over the place, just to speed things up. Back to the torch room, back to this room, going around, hit that thing again. It's just this was the first time I've ever gone through a labyrinth without a map, and it was stupid. That's all I can say. So here I'm getting hit by this thing, this one-up wither thing. I got blinded again. I'm spraying around. I think I killed stuff. It lags, I think, somewhere around here. Yeah. I'm just eating infinitely. So basically I just press escape a little bit and then it was back. So that was interesting. And now I'm poisoned because there's probably infernal mobs all over the place. There's so many slimes. There's so much loot hitting the ground that I don't want anymore. This was just ugh. But here's the Mino Shroom room. Finally, we get to it. We break in. I get hit by a Minotaur or something. I can hear Minotaur. That's what I was looking around for all the time. kill the slime, little slimies, kill the slime thing, kill the creeper. There's the mission room, just let him on fire for a little bit, just for the heck of it. Broke through here, went in here, took him down like a boss. He wasn't even that hard. Luckily, he wasn't in front of mob like the Lich was, because that would have been horrible. I faced 2 of them already that were that. But he is dead, and so we get the meat trophy off. I was looking for that Minotaur Axe, which is going to be our trophy for this. So we're going to come back real soon to put the trophies up, and come back shortly. Alright, so we're back here in the trophy room, and we're going to put up the 5 trophies that we got. So we're going to start with that Naga. He's up there, and for some reason this thing was hard to get off. So yeah, took me quite a while, and there was for some reason 2 of them there. So there's the Naga trophy. These were actually 3D heads, so I just wanted to show it. So you see, they were like, for some reason there was like 2 of the things. The Twilight Lich is up there, and we get 1 and 2 and place and place. So there's the Twilight Lich, and then here's the Ergast trophy, and then pick up those for some reason, and then finally the Minotaur Axe, which goes right there. So there's 5 down. We only have 4 more to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. So there's Pig Mage, we got the Monk King, the Lich, and the Ender Dragon. Thanks guys for watching, and come back next time when hopefully we'll destroy one of the or more of those bosses. Goodbye.